On a gorgeous day in the nation's capital, a joyful and prayerful crowd of pro-lifers came from near and far, anticipating the end of Roe v. Wade, in a spirit of celebration.
Well, this is victory right here. You know, it's a bit overwhelming, to be honest. Like, I want to break down in tears. I've been coming now for almost 30 years, and to see the growth of the pro-life movement to where at the beginning it was really committed Catholics and evangelical Christians. And in those days, I wasn't Catholic, I was an atheist. And now we're the largest, most diverse social movement in the history of the world. And we're all hopeful for Dobbs. But what we're seeing here is that people are expecting the pro-life movement to be outnumbered 5-1. We outnumber them 5-1, and they've already basically left, and the pro-life crowds are growing. They're young, and it's organic. They look like they were bussed in, cashed their check, and wanted to get out of here as soon as possible.
Well, by far the biggest contingent here today are our friends from Liberty University. So thank you so much for being here, ladies.
Thank you.
And so why are you guys here today? Why did you make the trek many hours to come here today?
We're here to represent our school and pray for the men and women making this decision to hopefully save a lot of American lives.
And why are you here today?
I'm here to speak up for the unborn, those who can't speak up for themselves. I think the unborn are the most innocent and they are the most unprotected right now, and I'm here to speak up for them.
Wonderful. And what does this decision mean to you? What does this day mean to you?
You know, it means a lot. You know, God's working in many ways, so just being out here and being able to pray about guidance and, you know, what's going to happen is, you know, what His plan is for everybody here, and so hopefully this is a big decision for our country, and hopefully it's heading in the right direction.
What does a post-Roe America look like?
Well, it looks like a lot of work still, because we need to not just make abortion illegal, it needs to be something that no one wants to choose, because they understand the value of human life. And there's so much more to that than the law. That's about the heart. And so there's work to be done in the courts, there's work to be done in the legislatures, and there's work to be done with our friends and neighbors in sharing the beautiful pictures of, you know, 3D ultrasounds and color pictures. And, you know, I tell people, it's one thing when Roe was decided that they didn't have all of that, and, you know, you can understand the lack of technology led in part to a bad decision. But they have no excuse today. I tell people, my children can't help but be pro-life. They've all literally seen themselves in my womb on a recording. So we had an ultrasound. It's color, it's light. You know, they literally see themselves and they go, wait, I kind of looked like that when I was born. Well, yeah, you did. So the next generations are pro-life because technology has proven what we knew by faith was the case.
So why are you out here today, Julian?
Well, I'm studying at Georgetown University, which is really close by, and I thought, you know, this is a very historical day. I really want to be here. I followed the abortion arguments from when I was living in Europe. I used to find out about the American law regarding abortion, and I always wanted to be here just to protest what I see as one of the greatest injustices of humanity has ever committed.
As for the legal case, most pro-life lawyers on the ground liked what they heard from the justices inside the Supreme Court building.
So, Gualberto, what are you hearing and going on in the arguments currently?
Right. Well, we just heard the side for Mississippi, so the pro-life side went first, and it was actually pretty well argued. I felt the attorney did a good job. We had the usual suspects on the left. Sotomayor, Breyer also spoke quite a bit. I think he's seen as kind of the moderate leftist, and I think he carried a lot of the weight. But we had some good questions actually by Justice Thomas. He usually doesn't speak a lot, and it was great to hear his deep voice, the lion of the Supreme Court. And so. You know, I was surprised. Usually these cases really go on technical matters, procedural matters. They're really going in for the heart of the matter of abortion. So in that regard, it seems like they are, you know, the hype is right, and it's actually a discussion of the fundamental right to life versus the fundamental right to abortion.
Our organization led the efforts to have the heartbeat law passed, and we know it's about really some of the same concepts. We want it to be shown and matched up in law that we as a society protect innocent human life.
Oh, it's the name above all names, yeah! You're the name above all names, and he's worthy of all praise. Come on, we declare.
Well, faith is definitely the reason why we are here today, and thanks to you and all of your prayerful support.